welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today I am bringing you an intermediate Pilates Reformer workout, working the upper body and the lower body. We are also going to move that spine in all planes of motion today. So the prop we're going to be using today is going to be the magic circle. We are also going to need our Pilates box, but that can be over to the side for now. We do need our straps on our pegs ready to go for when we grab our straps, and you can take all the springs off of your carriage as we're going to be starting sitting on the carriage with our feet in the well. So grab your magic circle. Once you're ready, go ahead, join me stepping into the well. Go ahead, have a seat at the edge of the carriage. You want to keep yourself close towards the foot bar. Not quite on top of the foot bar, but hip distance apart, enough room to extend your arms out, and that's about it. Shoulders are back and down, abs are pulled in, knitting that rib cage to the waistline, zipping those tight pair of jeans on. We're going to start sending our shoulders down, plugging them down our back, squeeze that magic circle, begin to roll yourself back. As you roll yourself back, you're going to feel that carriage move in front of you. Then from here, I want you to go ahead, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. As you're coming up, you're reaching that magic circle up to the clouds. Again, tuck, roll yourself back. Shoulders are plugged down your back, carriage moving towards the foot bar. As you exhale, lift, carriage moves back, you straighten the spine, the arms come to the clouds. Use that breath, maybe coming down a little bit lower every time that your body's beginning to move and spine is beginning to get warm. Last two. Last one here. When those arms come down towards the center, I want you to roll yourself back. You're going to keep yourself back. You're going to go ahead, squeeze the magic circle towards the right. Now hold it towards the right. I want you to roll yourself up towards the right. Roll yourself back down towards the right. Rotate to the center. Rotate to the left. Roll yourself up. Same thing, move that carriage. Exhale, roll yourself down. Rotate to the center. Let's go to the right. You're going to roll up, gentle squeeze in that magic circle, roll yourself down to the center, to the left, roll it up, roll it down. Getting those obliques warm, keeping that rib to hip connection as you rotate from side to side. Last two. One more here. When you roll it on down, bring it back to center. You can carefully roll yourself up. Go ahead, slide your bottom up just a little bit further. This magic circle is going to go in between your calves. Feet are planted onto the floor. So pressing through those legs, a little oval with that magic circle. Arms are reaching long for spine twist. Drop those shoulders down your back. Abs, ribs connecting, sitting tall over those sitting bones. We're going to rotate towards the left, pulse it twice, rotate it towards the right, pulse it twice. Center and pulse. Now magic circle, you're pulsing the magic circle, squeezing with those inner thighs as you're rotating from left to right. Double pulses. Last three. 2. Last one here. Bring it to center. Relax those arms. Take that magic circle, place it in between your inner thighs, making that circle an oval, squeezing through those inner thighs. Right hand comes up by your ear, left hand pressing into the rail. You're going to go ahead and come over for lateral flexion, squeeze that magic circle, engaging those inner thighs up into those abdominals, reaching long, drop that shoulder, bring it up to center. Drop that right arm, left arm comes up by the ear. Use that right arm to press, give yourself some feedback. Just drop the shoulder, maybe bend the elbow, squeeze the magic circle. Try to keep both hips planted. Bring it up to center. Rotate lateral flexion from side to side, taking it at your pace. Just think about as you're reaching long over that side, you're squeezing through those inner thighs. Let's go for 3. 2. Last one here. Bring it back up to center and carefully roll your shoulders. Excellent job. You can take that magic circle out. You can bring your carriage closed. We're going to come to 3 heavy reds, or if you have those 2 reds and that 1 heavy green, by all means use that. Headrest is going to stay down. We are going to lie ourselves down. Heels are coming to the bar, but magic circle is going to be threaded through our legs, coming up over our knees, pressing into our outer thighs. Shoulders a little bit away from the shoulder blocks. Arms are reaching long by your sides. Shoulder blades are pressing down onto the carriage mat. Abs and ribs connected. Neutral spine engaged. When you're ready, you're going to inhale it out. Exhale it in. So you're going to have to bring your feet a little bit further apart than hips distance. You want to push out on that ring right now. This is our goal. We're pushing out wide. So coming more into an athletic stance. So think about really engaging that lateral side body as you press out, push through those legs, resist it in. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2. On this next one, you're going to sit yourself down in that chair halfway. Carriage comes quiet. Then from here, we're just going to press out on that ring. Pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that press out. Extend the legs out. Pull it in. Hold it halfway. Let's pulse it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out. Bring it in. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Pull it in halfway. Let's press it for 2. Press it out. Pull it in. Press it for 1. Pull it back to center. Extend it out. Pull the carriage all the way in. Keep that pressure on that ring, arms staying by your side, heels are on that bar, headrest is down. Arms are reaching long. We're going with that hinge bridge, keeping everything together. Take an inhale, exhale. Lift the hips up to the clouds. I want you to pulse that ring for 8, 7, press out, 6, 5, 1, bring the hips down. Let's lift for 6. Pulse it out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hips down. We're going for 4. Lift the hips for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're going for 2. Lift it up. Press, press, bring it down. Going for singles. Lift, press. Let's do 2 more. Lift, press, lower. Last one. Go ahead, bring your hips all the way down. You can bring your knees to your chest. Roll those ankles. And let's go ahead, take that magic circle out. And now that magic circle is coming in between the ankles and the balls of our feet are coming on to the carriage. So a little bit wider than hips distance, balls of the toes are on that bar. Take an inhale, exhale, extend yourself out. Drop your heels, lift your heels, and bend yourself in. So out, lower, lift, in. Lower the heels, lift the heels, bend the knees, come in. We're going to go for a 3, 2, last one here. Come lift those heels, come in halfway. Let's pulse the ring for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release that ring, bring that carriage in. Arms are coming by the sides. Balls of the feet are still on that bar, heels are lifted. Take an inhale, going with that hip hinge. You're gonna lift yourself up, lift those hips up. Now I want you to lower the heels, lift the heels, and hinge it down. Again, lift, lower the heels, lift the heels, and hinge it down. So deep hinge, keep that stability between those ankles, lift on those toes, drop the heels, lift the heels, and lower it down. For 4, 3, 2, last one here. Go ahead, hinge those hips. Woo. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Go ahead, roll those ankles for a moment. Rock it on out. And this is where we are going to come up, make a couple of changes. So when you're ready, slowly roll yourself on up. We're going to come up. I am going to go ahead, drop my foot bar. And I am going to take all of my springs off, and I am going to put 1 medium, 1 blue spring on. I'm grabbing my magic circle with me. I am going to go ahead, grab my box. Box is going on short box ways to begin. Once you have your box, I'm going to start facing you if you start facing me. Step on the stable surface first. Then we're going to go ahead, have a step on to the carriage. Now, magic circles coming in between the ankles. So the closer you have your foot towards the edge of the carriage, the harder it is. So I want you to squeeze that circle, make an oval with that circle. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are backing down. You're going to go ahead, bring yourself away from that bumper so you have that oval. We're going to go into squats here. Hands at your hips, hands at prayer. When you're ready, you're going to squat it down and lift it up. Squeeze at the top. Squat it down and squeeze. Trying to keep that carriage as quiet as possible. Sending that weight to your heels. Keeping that an oval. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. This time you're going to stand it up. You're going to squat it down. You're going to hold it down. You're going to pulse the ring. Just squeeze towards the bumper. Squeeze, pulse the ring. Stay low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand it on up. Reach down, carefully grab that magic circle, and you're going to carefully go ahead and stand yourself back up. You're going to slide this inside foot closer towards the box. Now you're going to take the magic circle, you're going to put it towards the bottom of the box, squeeze it into an oval, and then you're going to put it down at your ankle. You have to press in to this magic circle to keep it level. I find the lower it is, the more control I have over it. So you're going to go ahead, stand yourself up tall. We're going to go into a side lunge first. So carriage leg is bent, platform leg is straight. So you're going to extend it out, come down low, and bring it in. Hands at your hips, hands out to the T, whatever you feel comfortable with. We're lunging out to the side, pulling it back in with our platform leg. We have 5. Last 3. For 2. Last one, you're going to hold this out. Now your platform leg, you're going to bend it in. Stand it up. Lunge it out. Bend. Bring the carriage in. Stand it up. Lunge it out. Bring the carriage in. Stay low. Stand it up. Lunge. Pull it in. Bend both legs. Stand it up. Try to tap that bumper as you come in. We have 3. 2. Last one. This time when you come in, you're going to hold it down. Stay low. Extend the leg out. Bring it in. Doesn't have to be far. Keep that magic circle there. Readjust if you need. 5, 4, 3, keep that chest proud, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way up, stand it up, woo. Take that magic circle out and carefully bring your hands to the box and turn both of your feet to face the box. Once you have both your feet facing the box, all right, take that magic circle. You're going to put it up against your shin and against the box. So a little bit higher on the shin than we had it before. You want to change that magic circle to an oval. You want to draw those abs in. You want to send those shoulders back. You want to come into a little bit of a runner's lunge. So dropping the knee, shoulders back and down, collarbone wide. When you're ready, you're going to extend the carriage out and pull it in. Kiss the bumper, extend it out. Adjust your magic ring if you need to. Now, you can go ahead and make this harder. You can reduce your point of contact, extending the opposite arm. You maybe could bring both arms up and come in more upright position. I am not there yet, so I am not going to do that. Maybe extend the other arm out, working on reducing that point of contact. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in, both hands to the box. You're going to extend yourself out. Now you're going to come in, you're going to straighten that back leg, pike your head, extend it out. Pike it up and down. Again, reduce your point of contact. We have 3 more. 2 and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. Carefully take that magic circle. You can carefully place it on top of your box. We're going to take both feet to the platform. Magic circle comes down to the carriage. Both hands come into the box. Shoulders are back and down, coming into planks. So by all means, if you want to change to a more supportive spring, go to a heavy spring. Shoulders are down. When you're ready, you're going to push the carriage out, drop the hips, send the shoulders back and down. From here, we're bending the knees, pressing it out, bending the knees, and pressing it out. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out. I'm turning my toes towards the right, coming into a side plank. Hands can come up, reach it through. We're going to thread the needle. You're going to pull it in and extend it out. Pull it in, extend it out. Keep that shoulder away from your ear. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, come all the way in and go ahead, turn towards your box. Carefully move that ring back onto the box. You're going to turn around. You're going to face the other way. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to do this work on the other side. So ring coming in between our ankles, coming in to that low squat. Remember, you want to make that ring an oval. Harder it is, the closer your feet are towards the edge. When you're ready, we're going to take a squat, push the carriage away, squat it down, and squeeze it up. Lower and lift. Keep that chest proud. Weight is over those heels, over those hips. Trying to keep that carriage as quiet as possible. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to hold this one. Little pulses in. Press it in. Chest is proud. Press it in. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand it on up. Reach down carefully. Grab that magic circle. Magic circle is coming against the ankle. Bringing that magic circle lower on the ankle. You're going to come up. Abs pulled in. Side lunge. Weight onto that carriage leg. Straight leg on the platform. Extend it out. Pull it in. So you really have to bear down that weight, pushing into that magic circle to resist it in. Don't lose your balance like I just did. Extend it out and in. Remember, anytime you need to adjust the weight, you do so. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. This is where we stay down. Now we bend the knee on the platform. Bring it in. Stand it up. Lunge it out. Bend the knee on the platform. Pull it in. And stand it up. Side lunge. Knee on platform. Pull it in with those inner thighs. Stand it up. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Push it out. This is where we stay down. Pull it in. Proud chest. Press it out. Pull it in. Press it out. Low and in. And in. Out and in. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, pull it on in. Woo, hands to the box. Take that magic circle out and go ahead, rotate towards the box. All right, that magic circle is coming to your shin. You're gonna press into the box, making that circle an oval. Hands come to the box. Ball of the foot is on the platform. Shoulders are back and down. You're gonna get low into that runner's lunge. Back leg is extending and bending. Extending and bending. Really letting that box give you feedback here. Keeping that knee stacked directly over that ankle. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. This is where we come up, straight legs. Press it up and back down. So pike to lunge. Pike, you also have that option. You can be doing this upright. I'm fine right here, thank you. Especially since this is my first intense workout since the holidays. Feeling a little weaker than usual. That's what happens when you take some time off. It's good for you, but it takes a minute to come back. Last 2. Last one. Bring it in. Go ahead, take that magic circle. You can carefully place that magic circle onto the carriage. This set I'm going to do down on my elbows, staying on that blue spring. You can go ahead, change your weight to a red spring if you want more support. Coming down to my elbows, balls of the feet are on the platform. When you're ready, you're going to extend yourself out into that plank, bending the knees, pulling it in. Expand and extend. Control that carriage. Bend, extend. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. We hold it out. This is where we hold it. We rotate towards the other side, so I'm rotating towards my right, stacking my elbow underneath my shoulder. Arm is coming up. We're going to thread the needle and extend it up. Thread the needle and extend it up. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, rotate yourself back to the center. Bend those knees and carefully kneel down on the carriage. All right, staying on that blue spring, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bring our hips over the box, going into a little bit of upper body work. If you don't have a tower and you have a magic circle, I want you to take your magic circle and I want you to put it on your riser, and you use your magic circle to help you use your pull-up. I don't have a riser because mine is a conversion kit, so I'm gonna take my magic circle and I'm gonna stick it in between my ankles. We're gonna go ahead, lift our hips, pelvis is pushing down into the box, legs are reaching long. Magic circle is either reaching to grab your riser or it's between your inner thighs. Shoulders are back and down. You're gonna go ahead, either pull that magic circle around the riser or grab your tower. Other hand is coming across my back. We're gonna go for pull-ups here. So you're pulling from the elbow, resisting it back. Pulling long through your core. You can push down on the headrest if you choose. I actually like that a little bit better. Resisting it back, pulling. All that you're doing with that magic circle is a light squeeze. We have 4, 3, 2. This is our last one. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna pull it up. Now just hold. Just hold. You're either gonna pulse with the ring up and down, or you're gonna pulse with the ring in your legs for 8, 7, 6, or you can do both. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, carefully grab the rails or release that magic circle. Allow yourself to come back. Readjust yourself. Send those shoulders back and down. Take a moment. Reach the legs long. This time, externally rotate so the calves are pressing or the inside shins are pressing into that circle. If you don't have the circle, you're still externally rotating. Walk yourself up, putting that magic circle on the riser, or you have it between your feet. Opposite hand comes to the headrest. When you're ready, single arm rows or pull-ups, resist it back and pull it up. Squeeze that magic circle. Keep everything working long from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Reach it long, pull it in. Extend and bend. Think about those back muscles pulling into those lats. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead carefully. If you want, go ahead, reach, take that hand, bring it to the rails, and carefully walk yourself back. Reach behind you, grab that magic circle. You can come down onto your knees. Give yourself a little cat-cow here. And then you can carefully place that magic circle on top of the box. We're gonna go ahead, take that right hand. Actually, I'm taking my left hand, grabbing my right strap. So opposite strap, doesn't matter what arm you start with. We're coming up. I'm gonna grab up on the tape, choke up just a little bit. Thighs are pressing up against the box. Shoulders are down, abs are pulled in. We're gonna come with a high row with rotation, push those thighs into the box, use it as feedback, rotate back. So if you don't feel those thighs move or releasing from that box, you're rotating from the waist and the torso. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Go ahead, let's hang that strap up. Then we're going to grab the right hand into the opposite strap, choke up to where you feel comfortable. Shoulders back and down, same thing here, thighs pushing into the box, little tuck of the tailbone. When you're ready, single arm row with rotation, twist of the torso. Again, use the box as feedback. Keep those thighs connected. As it pushes into the box, you're rotating that torso around the spine. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release that strap. And then we are going to go ahead, take that strap. We can take the magic circle. We don't need it for right now. We can just place it over to the platform. We'll pick it up in a moment. I am going to take my box. I'm going to place it long box way on the carriage. Now, we're coming into some hamstring curls. So I am going to wrap my loops. I'm going to shorten them once, and I've done this in other videos. I take the edge of the back of the strap where it's coming from your gear mechanism. You're going to wrap it once around the pegs, but you want to make sure that you wrap it in the same direction. So if you go under once, you go under once on the other side. Usually under once is enough for me. Now I have my straps shortened. You just want to make sure that they're even. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring that carriage towards me. I'm going to put my left foot, my right foot into the short loop, and I'm going to go ahead, step on the wooden rail on the other side. Then I'm going to go ahead, step on the headrest. This loop goes on to this foot. A little hard with my shoes on. And then you go ahead, step up on to the wood rail. Then you just walk your hands out, you lay yourself down, and you swing your feet behind you. So now you can shimmy yourself up. Abs are pulled in. Ring is at your platform. Go ahead, grab it. Ring comes to the edge of the box. Both legs, hamstring curls. Shoulders back and down, press into the ring. Go ahead, extend those legs long. Both legs. Come in, Pilates V. You're going to bend and extend. Pull them in, press that magic circle. Release as you extend. Pull it in and release. Think about that whole line connection as you press and curl those legs. Release as you extend long. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, extend it long. Release that circle. Legs go parallel. Legs are reaching long. Readjust yourself. Magic circle, now coming the long ways. When you're ready, legs are parallel. Pull them in and press. Resist. Press. You only have to kiss the bumper. You want to control it all the way. Pull it in. You don't have to extend your legs all the way. It's all about the hamstring curl. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release those legs long. Let that magic circle go. Give your back a moment. Go ahead, take that magic circle. It's going back sideways. Both legs are reaching long. I'm going to start with my left leg, closest leg towards you. Shoulders back and down. Right leg remains silent. Left leg's going to pull towards the glute. Resist it back. Control the carriage as it comes back. Pull. Pull it in. Try to flex that foot. We have 4, slow and controlled, 3, 2, 1. When that leg extends long, next leg now pulls. So my right leg is pulling towards the glute, releasing it long, controlling the carriage, pressing that magic circle. Kind of forgot about it for a moment. Lengthen through that spine as you push everything towards the center. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully go ahead, place that magic circle down. And you carefully go ahead. The best way to come out of this is you slide yourself down, push yourself up. The straps should carefully come off your feet. Go ahead, give yourself some cat-cow at the box. Unwrap those straps if you've shortened them and hang your loops on up. Once your loops are hung up, you can go ahead, take your box. You can place it onto the floor as we are done with that. Foot bar is also going to come up. Magic circle is coming with us. Foot bar is going to come up, adding a red spring onto that blue spring. So we're at 1 red, 1 blue spring. We are going to lie down. We're going to place our feet. Headrest can come up here if you choose. You're going to place your feet into the short loops. Once you have those feet in the short loops, ring is coming in between those ankles. Once the ring is in between the ankles, you're going to go ahead, extend yourself long. So I do have my feet in the short loops. If the short loops do not work for you, then keep your feet in the long loops. You're squeezing that magic circle, coming into an oval. You're going to extend the legs up to the clouds, bend the knees in, pull the magic circle, push it away, extend it up, bend them down, and push the furniture away from you. Abs stay in, keep that connection through that midline. Makes the straps just a little bit stronger, makes the straps being a little bit shorter, makes the work just a little bit harder without increasing the weight. Last 2. Next time your legs are long, I want you to hold them there. I want you to pull into an oval, resist it out. So pulling the magic circle in with your inner thighs, resisting it out. Press it in and out. Press it in, out. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that press in. Now you're going to bend your knees in, extend them up to the clouds, float them down towards the foot bar. Bring them in, extend, press it down. Last 3. For 2. One more here. When the legs reach long, hold it there. You're going to externally rotate the feet. We're going to pulse it in, resist it out. Long squeezes, not a pulse, I'm sorry. Press in and out. In, out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Go ahead, bend your knees on in. Take that magic circle out. Extend those legs up to the clouds. Come out and around for your circles. So I am going to allow myself to come into this imprinted spine, getting a big stretch, magic circle down to the floor, and bringing it up and around. Last 3. For 2. Next time those feet come up to the clouds, you're going to reverse those circles, pressing your heels towards the foot bar, opening them up, sweeping them back up towards the clouds. Pressing down, out and around. We have 3. 2. Last one here. When those legs come up, go ahead, flex those feet. Pull those straps down. Give yourself a hamstring stretch. Go ahead, carefully take one strap off, followed by the other. Once you have those straps off, you can go hang them up. We're going to come up just for an eaves lunge. Oh, it got hot in here. I'm going to take that blue spring off. My toe is going to come on to the shoulder block. I'm going to go ahead, extend myself back. Really just allow yourself to open up that hip. Worked a lot on our hip flexors today, a lot of inner thigh. So just give yourself a moment. Keep that chest proud. You can maybe even extend that front leg if you want that front leg stretch of that hamstring as well. Let's go hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. I'm going to go ahead, just walk myself over to the other side. Toes on the shoulder block, knee is down. I'm going to go ahead, extend myself out. Maybe even drop myself down a little bit lower. Trying to get deeper into this one. If you like that front leg straightening, you can go ahead, extend it out. Whatever feels good for you, take this time to stretch what needs to be stretched. You're nice and warm. Go ahead, carefully bring that carriage on in, and you can take your foot off of that reformer. And that concludes today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reformer workout. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll meet you on the reformer. Bye.